Hello again, my excellent friends.
Here I come to save the day.
Fred, do something!
And good evening, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody's having a good day today. Hey, hydration gets redeemed. I will stop what I'm doing and pop in and do it, even though I was eating. What am I having? Well, I grabbed some stuff from Burger King and I was knocking down the Whopper. So, and I mean, Oreo shake here. You know, the Addams Family promotion is long ended, but they still have a lot of the the Adams Family stuff still available. Thanks. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making you more hungry. I say that as I'm about to grab a fry. Yeah, I woke up a little bit late today. So I had like my lunch and breakfast and lunch, and then I didn't have anything until literally about maybe 10 minutes ago when this arrived. So it arrived later than I thought it would. Now I could have gone with some stuff from like Checkers and stuff. Problem is with the Checkers burgers, they're small and they're compact. So like Burger King, you actually get more with a burger with a Whopper than you do almost anything at Checkers, and I do prefer Checkers to it. Something to eat right now. You know, if I had more time, I actually would have gotten like a couple of hoagies from Wawa. They make actually some really good hoagies because I can actually get them to toast the bread, unlike almost every other place around here. Which is amazing. You would think that would be something that would be easily, that almost any place would have as an option. Yeah, toast the bread. I get why they don't, but come on. Like toasted bread with like a light layer of of mustard or mayonnaise. Then you got your lettuce, your turkey, your ham, your turkey ham, and then your cheese and other preferences depending on what it is. But it's like that's kind of those are kind of like the more essential ingredients to a hoagie for me. And it just makes it just adds to the satisfying bite. Plus, if the bread is if the hoagie roll is toasted, it more or less negates the very rare indication of if the bread is kind of stale. And trust me, I have gotten hoagies and cheesesteaks and chicken parm sandwiches from enough places here in South Jersey to know which places not to go back to ever again because of the quality of the bread. As the Sixers lose again. Now, I did not change Frosty's personality. It is still Varric. Since we're obviously just because it is still Varric, so Varric might have some unique commentary there. But beyond that, I got like a decent amount of writing done. Working on a Life is Strange fic-lit that was requested, involving Victoria seeking Kate's forgiveness, and because of the realm of the internet that it's for, you can take your guess as like what Victoria ends up having to go through for that. I actually spent a lot of trying to figure out what the hell would Kate say. Like, if you want to have Kate, even if it's like in a PG to G rated or R rated version of something, I can't imagine Kate Marsh being all too thrilled or willing to give Victoria forgiveness for the shit she put her through and what she drove her to. But here's the kicker in and of that. Because assuming, what the hell is Kate Marsh's status in the Save Bay timeline? As in Save Chloe. Because we know he's in the hospital at the end of episode 2 going into episode 3. But what about afterwards? Because if you reset the timeline, Kate's fine. More or less, depending on what Max does, afterwards. But if she's in the hospital and even if you save Chloe, okay. Yeah, true. Because even the hospitals on Tuchanka can take a pounding. Well, biotic god, while our dear Captain Cylon battles the Hunger Reaper, let's feel something legendary. The Hunger Reaper. The Reaper that leads to the hunger. But still. That's the fun thing about fan theories and stuff. You can basically just come up with your own headcanon. And the canon here is here we have Mass Effect Varric and Mass Effect Meryl. Whichever. Alright, so at this point... Oh, yeah. Expose Sharon. Okay. So that one requires additional visits. We need more Renegade points. And those are actual side thingies. So how about we go become a Spectre now? Wait. We have to pay our respects to the Krogan statue. We salute.
The Krogan rebelled against the Council, yet they have a statue on the Citadel. And we Quarians still live as outcasts.
At least you still live. In another 200 years, this statue might be the only evidence my people ever existed.
Yeah, no thanks to Morden.
The statue represents what the Krogan used to be. A proud and fierce nation. Now we're just brutes for hire to the highest bidder. We forgot our roots.
By the way, I also had grapes today. As well, my nice big bowl of grapes. That was when I was working. No. Shepard with that light jug. Matter of fact, the only thing I didn't really do today is I did not hit the exercise bike, but I did do it 30 minutes a day the past 4 days. So taking a day, let the legs recover slightly, There's 30 minutes and they're calculated about 7 miles.
desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable C-Sec officer enlisted assistance?
The C-Sec officer is just doing his
Around
job.
how fast are you
You're
going?
causing trouble.
This one is too humble to suggest that the C-Sec officer is personally biased.
Anywhere
This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen.
from
There is no
13
intent
to
cause
15
trouble.
miles an hour, depending
I'll be
on.
back.
This one
But
will
it also
continue
has
to
like
spread its message.
whatchamacallit, automatic like difficulty settings and such, where you can where it has like programmed like, okay, more resistance to things like if you're going up a hill, down a hill, stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, if there's one thing about me physically, is that I've always had very, very good legs in terms of leg strength. No upper body strength worth a damn. Which, and that goes back to even high school and stuff. Like I would walk. I would literally walk to school every single day, about a mile and a half. And then when I say it is like through rain, sleet, snow, what have you, I am actually someone who did it. I can literally say it's like both ways. And I didn't have a locker all 4 years of high school. Well, I did, but I never used it because where the lockers were in relation to my homeroom and where the classes were like at opposite ends, or always at opposite ends all 4 years. So I ended up, you know what? I'll just carry every damn textbook, everything around. So I I lug my backpack around, and this would also apply to like gym clothes, everything of that sort. And that is a true story. How my freshman year, I was on the bowling team, and then I had to lug the freaking bowling ball around too, and I still have that damn thing. But it's underneath the staircase, because behind an awesome display of goodies, I can actually open the underside of the basement stairs, which eventually I will have to get back into. I want to put a lot of that stuff onto the shelves I have over here, and take some stuff out from there, mostly my comic book short boxes. Kind of need them for some reference material. Because good enough and luck finding online resources for like some obscure comic from like 1984 with all the panels and stuff where the image quality is decent.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
She must be working with the Geth, too.
Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods. And Saren
Not really. Well, actually, half the Geth do.
The conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Well, I do. But Shepard, what do you think?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
Thank goodness they didn't give me a paper straw.
I tried to warn you about Saren and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie.
Of course, Principal Snyder will not believe
a
us.
He is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilizations.
It's like...
If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Shepard's like Buffy here.
For his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region. Keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems.
Either or.
Dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull.
Ambassador.
His anti-human bull what, Udina?
A way to stop Saren does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
Sorry.
It was a Turian Spectre who betrayed this council, and it was a human who exposed him. I have earned this.
Technically, it was a Quarian who exposed him. They're like, Shepard's taking credit for Tali's hard work. No one talks about that little aspect, do they?
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Like, think about it. It's Tali who puts her life on the line to expose Saren. Well, the Quarian Ally achievement. Well, that was quick.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination.
Spectres are above the law. They can do whatever the hell they want as long as they don't betray the Council, apparently.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I've been ready for this since Eden Prime.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
Oh, we're not going to get those files then.
The Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me.
The SRO?
To set all this up.
We have been inducted into the Spectres.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
I've always wondered if the Turians released the genophage on their own, or if the Council secretly encouraged them.
Both.
300 years ago, the Geth drove my people into exile. We asked the Council to wipe the synthetics out, but they ignored our pleas.
Maybe if they'd listened, we wouldn't be here
Now, Rex, be nice. Admiral Kahoku.
I'm waiting. Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
Who told you I was a Spectre?
I'm a senior officer with the Alliance.
Like who told you?
Before the Normandy was sent to Eden Prime. My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Okay, Admiral. Well, here's how you solve your problem. You go down to your local pharmacy. You ask for something, a little something called Viagra. You take 2, and you can use it to go. Never mind.
Is something wrong, Admiral?
Yes, it's an Hellsing Ultimate Abridged reference.
Nothing new. Maybe you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity out in the Traverse. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area.
It was always a restricted area.
You, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
I'll look for them if I have time.
Well, that's more than most will commit to. I'm gonna stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though.
Kahoku has some bushy eyebrows.
Maybe you can get some answers.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything.
I hope he's okay. I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe.
Well, we approached you because you were on your break.
Maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
I'm not just some soldier. I'm a Spectre.
A Spectre? I heard they were thinking about letting humans into the ranks. About time. Well, that means you can go anywhere you want, right? Even out into the Traverse?
Yeah, we could go to Ilium if we want to.
A ship called the Majesty.
In Mass Effect 2.
Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of 2 things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Neither one of those options leaves a lot of hope.
I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it.
Hey, I once heard of there was a Star Trek novel that came out that was written in like the early 90s where Kirk and company are traveling aboard a ship called the Princess.
What's in this for me?
I can't afford to pay you anything. If I had that kind of cash, I'd have hired a recovery team to track him down already. Maybe you could look into this as a personal favor, you know? We humans have to stick together.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find them.
Whoops. Oh, Spectre training. One thing I liked about doing the engineer run last year was all the stuff that we were able to unlock along the way.
Break free. Do your people ever talk about it?
Do the Krogan talk about starting a foolish war that resulted in the Turians sterilizing your people?
All the time.
Oof. Well, that got awkward. And let's see if we can convince him before we head to the Normandy.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers?
The sarcastic look on Shepard's face.
C-Sec officer enlisted assistance.
The C-Sec officer is just doing his job. You're causing trouble.
This one is too humble to suggest that the C-Sec officer is personally biased. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
I don't care about your intent.
Holy Jesus! What is that? What the fuck is that?
Hey, Striker.
You Hanar deserve what you get. You're either too snobbish or too stupid to follow simple rules.
This one will obey. It does not wish to prejudice other species against the Hanar. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
It's called a big stupid jellyfish. Indeed it is.
The Hanar is left. Thank you.
Somebody needed to set that thing straight, and it obviously wasn't going to be you.
Well.
You have already demonstrated your ability. I acknowledge it, and I will learn from your example. Here, for your assistance in this matter.
How you doing, Iceman? And how's it going, Striker? Alright. So, we're actually off to a pretty good start here. Right off the bat. Like, 1, 2, 3 achievements. Sponge, I'm doing alright, Iceman. And SpongeBob wants that jellyfish? Huh. Is that weird? What's weird, Striker?
How can you fight your own people, Rex? There aren't that many of you left.
Anyone who fights us.
Out of a sub, a prime
or on Saren's payroll.
Can't be used right now.
Killing the latter is business. Killing
really?
the former is a favor to the universe.
You could say that, Iceman. It's like he lives. It's like he's a pineapple that lives in the sea.
I can't believe how many people you get coming in from the wards.
Yeah, it's the busiest station on the Citadel.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week,
ooh, boy.
company officials refused to comment.
It's like, why would I press X to skip the elevator ride? It's not that long. It's alright. Ice is like making sure you know what references are. Speak to Dr. Michelle.
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Like every time we come in here, she's in
Oh,
trouble.
Commander Shepard, I didn't see you come in.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
Just tell me what's going on.
I was fired by
Oh boy.
employer for giving out free medical.
So I hope everybody's having a nice Friday here.
Never filed
We
any
open up with me
charges.
finishing
They
up
just
dinner.
wanted me to leave without any fuss.
Recap of the
But
day.
somebody
Work was
must have
solid.
found out. Now they are blackmailing me.
We got
have
trophies so far.
what they want. If
Oh
the
no, a
boss
pretty
finds
nice
out
Friday.
my past,
At least on my
if they
end.
lose my license, they'll shut my clinic down.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of
Commander Stryker is on a mission more epic than any mass relay jump. Has found a way to support the galaxy's most casual gamer. Despite the Prime Reapers blocking the path, a sub has been secured, ensuring ad-free adventures in the coolest modes this side of the Citadel. Your dedication is legendary, Commander.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Thanks, Stryker.
Deal with him, but won't they expose my past?
They won't bother you again. I guarantee it.
Yes, we guarantee it.
I see. Maybe it's better if I don't know anymore. I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan.
Named Morden?
I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
Don't worry. I'll take care of this.
Good luck, Commander. Be careful down there.
Again, we're taking the long casual walk. And what would a remaster of Dragon Age 1 and 2 look like? I would imagine a lot like this, but from a higher angle. Oh no, a goat in space! Thank you, Stryker. 63 months in a row. 5 years and then some. Right on cue. I see what you did there, Iceman.
Hello there. Welcome to Morland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies.
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Things have changed, Morlan.
A change, but the doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Morlan. I told Bing you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Leave the doctor alone, or you'll have to deal with me.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
Her secret stays buried, or I bury you.
Hey, hold on. I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
You have not gotten to Q yet?
What do you know about Baines?
I don't expect that. He's the middleman.
Him, human.
He wants nothing
I
to do
only
with
was
it.
The one who spoke with the doctor.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
Renegade Shepard. When you want to get things done, this unleashed basically the sociopath on the galaxy, which basically is the case with all video games when you think about it. No, except Doom Guy. Doom Guy is a guy who like plants daisies. But then he had like a terrible influence from Isabel from like Animal Crossing, and Give it time.
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
A thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
What about your captain?
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
All right. So that's the fun thing here. Is like, okay, we pop in and get a hell of a lot done. Like, it's amazing of how much you can set up here to make your Mass Effect run almost easier just by wandering around the Citadel.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel.
Emily wasn't wrong. She was right. She was right about it. Now, everyone's other favorite reporter has not arrived yet.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Well, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you.
Commander. Enjoy.
Alright. Problem is, you can't afford any of it. Which is awful. Takes multiple playthroughs, funds carrying over.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
You know, just really noticed that Tally's hips certainly pop out there.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
What kind of leads do we have?
We got a couple leads.
Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
Udina,
but if they do,
you're not even sure about that hairline.
It's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter.
No, I actually forgot. Like, first thing we'll do is actually knock out the
we don't know if she's involved,
asteroid
but
mission.
It might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
The colonists on Pharos might still be alive.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
Your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting.
The ultimate golden rule of Mass Effect: always be a deck to Udina. Except occasionally, some of the stuff I may end up saying, he actually ends up agreeing with.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Sam. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means...
Don't worry, Captain Anderson. In another life, you are... Vice President of the United States. Of course, the Earth gets destroyed, but you're still Vice President.
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
So why are people talking like he's still alive?
It's not common knowledge. Military is keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up.
Yeah.
You should mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you anything. Is there anything else, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Yes, he'll be standing right there. Whoops. Sally?
Quarians aren't too popular with Citadel security. They think we're all beggars and thieves.
Eat this!
Why did I do that? You know why I launched that grenade without really thinking about it? Because, do I want to pop out? Yeah, no, we'll... Yeah, that's one thing I'm always curious about, because I never could... There's supposed to be some...
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with L-Corps cast members.
Hamlet! With the L-Corps version. They need to actually make it.
Language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Of course, you haven't heard Shakespeare until you've heard it in the original Klingon. Okay, double check and see if we can speak to Kahoku. I always feel like it's something that's... I genuinely feel like it's something that it should trigger something else if you ask them.
No, I'm waiting. Commander, any luck?
Oh yeah,
finding
okay.
my recon group?
Captain Anderson said you had information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. The missing recon group? The one I sent you to find? They were scouting the system we found Baines' ship in.
You should have mentioned this earlier, Admiral.
Baines is already dead. It's too late for him. I'm only concerned about my team. Someone has to find them. Please, Shepard, I'm counting on you.
But that was your first mistake. Yeah, so it's all related there. What's up with this Reaper? I mean Creeper, Keeper.
The flotilla, but we lack the space for anything as grand as this.
Alright, so hey, we got the dialogue that is sometimes miss. All right. Now.
Rex, forgive the impertinence, but you are not like the Krogan described in the stories on the flotilla.
What stories?
When you're young, you go looking for every fight you can. You get older, you realize the best fights will find you.
That was deep. And that's why we call him Uncle Erdnot. Other reason is because he elbow drops a police car in Mass Effect 3. Citadel DLC.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Yes, we are.
Ships behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open.
I demand 200%.
Now's the time.
Listen up, Normandy. This is your commander speaking.
Yes.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit, and I refuse to let anything get in the way of that mission. The Council wants to ignore this. That's no surprise. They never helped us in the past, no reason they'd start now. But we don't need their help. We can do this on our own. Wherever Saren goes, we'll follow. Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down. This is the most important mission any of us have ever been on. The fate of an entire galaxy is at stake. We will stop Saren, no matter what the cost.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain's not here. I'm in charge now, Joker, and time's wasting. Get this bird in the air.
Technically, the bird is already in the air.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
He's below average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you?
Yo, yeah, we gotta talk about those 70 zettabytes of pornographic material.
I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I can't have you on this ship if you're going to infect my crew.
Infect the crew? Oh man, you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
No, we don't.
I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly.
He also is very sensitive and he got all defensive.
One wrong step and crack. It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight
was super serial.
Never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I don't
know, considering what happened last Tuesday.
Instructors and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's
So
no
exactly
cure.
how the hell does he control the ship with those control layout? It does not make any
I was
sense.
born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Alright. Roam around the ship, get that free XP. Like filling the codex. That's right. Salute the commander. Woo! Oh, I can't get Shepard to spin around like I can. Damn, I can't get Shepard to spin like I can do with a Xbox controller. Hey, somebody asleep in one of these things? Do. He's always sweating.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
He's like, yeah, he wants to talk about debriefings. He'll be lucky if he survives Vermeer. Yeah. Analog sticks are kind of stiff on the Xbox controller side of things.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like.
You do know what it's like?
You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
Yeah, that's basically why most people quit.
It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC
Garrison was happier as a beat cop, where emphasis on that he could beat up anyone.
I hate leaving.
You did the right thing. Life's too short to sit around waiting for things to happen.
Yeah, you're probably right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
Story time with Uncle Rex.
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Yeah, they tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
Seems similar enough to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth?
Well, when you put it like that...
And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
My bad, Rex.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected...
No, it's real funny, though. Rex gets all the personality and the big dialogue trees. Garrus doesn't get jack.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave.
Except our Krogan scientists, Krogan doctors.
And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it.
Well, we'll ask Mordin about that, but I'll be, you know, in Mass Effect 2.
Nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
The challenges between the Quartz and the Cosmos tonight. Pelicans and Nick Storm. Victories around Andromeda Galaxy. Iceman drops wisdom as cold as space itself. Never played nice with Udina.
He'll choose fight. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Alright, so we can speak to Tally. And Engineer Adams.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No.
Oh, she's amazing.
I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology.
Let's be taking lessons from our friend Udina on how to be a charming conversationalist. Oh, that's funny.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander. But I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up. Unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth
But am I capturing them? It means pucker up real tight.
To the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Because of the heat.
Up to FTL, blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Where else have you served, Adams?
You name a class of Alliance ship, I probably served.
All right. Have you served on the no class?
Down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Where's a Tantalus drive core?
It's about twice the
Duh.
size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Ellie!
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
And thus, it's full of bugs.
I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the
I thought what came with being with a Quarian was, you know, an incredible fashion sense.
Like this, we make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly.
Yeah, except they got no turbo lift. You gotta crawl everywhere.
Flotilla, grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Yes, give us that historical lesson.
Are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million...
Like, how dull can a Mass Effect stream be? Well, very.
The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we
they gotta keep a fixed population.
Decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law.
Martial law. Decent character in the Tekken franchise.
To give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the admirals.
But there are 4. I'm trying to think. The Mass Effect 2 Tally's trial. How many admirals were there?
It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people.
Well, we don't know, Tally.
All I know is the story of their origins. what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI.
However,
over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal.
yeah, things just
They were
developed.
so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brain power?
More or less.
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
What made them rebel?
As we built more
Well, let's see. They weren't being paid.
intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive?
Yes.
Why am I here?
To do stuff.
What is my purpose?
To do things.
As you can imagine,
Simple.
this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long.
I'm not sure about that, considering the people in Eastern Kentucky.
Thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody.
Except the Geth let you go. In the deep dark hills of Eastern Kentucky. That's the place where I once traced my bloodline.
Would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through
The song, I'm guessing, Iceman?
searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Daryl Scott. Yep, definitely a song.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place. But we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy?
I have it. I did a quick search, but just based on the lyrics, so I'll give it like a listen to afterwards.
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy.
The hockey club leads the Golden Knights.
Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
Yes, the pilgrimage tally. Tell us about it.
We leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us.
Now, when I think of songs of Kentucky, I often would think of
We can bring back to the fleet.
this one. That's the blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the ones that gone and left me blue. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on
They
shining.
just send you off alone.
Shine on the one that's gone
It's
and
not
left
like
me
they just
blue.
cast us out. Before we
It was on a
leave, we are
one
given lessons in
moonlit
how to survive outside
night,
of Flotilla,
stars shining
and given gifts to
bright,
help us on our
whispered
journey.
on high,
We also
love
received
said
implants
goodbye.
to
I
fight off
said blue
sickness and
moon
disease.
of Kentucky.
Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet,
You get like a right combination of people who do bluegrass or rockabilly.
if it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually
Like Brian Setzer when he does like the trio configuration,
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
does like has done some really good renditions on his concerts over the years.
It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition.
Yes, a
However,
tradition.
there's a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good
No, it's
impression
not.
on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
Alright, so we got to speak to Tally. So we got like the Caden. But just double check that there. So Krogan, Tally. So that's Ashley and Garrus that have to take on missions. And Ashley is closer than Garrus. Alright. Let's speak to Presley and Dr. Chakwas. Zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out. Let's see. What? It's been a long road getting from there to here. It's been a long time, but the time is finally here.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise, the Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. Major Kyle, your commanding officer Torfin, has set up a small compound in the Hulking-Etta cluster. He's attracted a number of biotic followers. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
What kind of proof do you have that the Major is dangerous?
3 days ago, we
The obvious proof.
to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society.
And with good reason.
Victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems.
Which they are.
Can't let him go on like this.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They were going to introduce him as like, have you heard the word of the Ian Kindlers?
For many years, we weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat.
We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He's not the same man you served under. He feels responsible for
What
the
are you
lives
implying?
who died at Torfin. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped
You gave him a gold watch and a kick in the ass out the door.
Now it looks like it's too late.
How permanent a solution are you looking for?
We don't want this to turn into a massacre, Commander. Kyle is dangerous. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
That was his first mistake. Oh wait, whoops. All right, surveys. Have you not heard the word? I assume everyone has heard the word. Don't listen to the android. Well, don't you know about the word? Well, everybody knows that the bird is the word. Ba 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 bird. A bird is the word. Ba 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 bird. Bird is the word about the bird. Bird. Bird is the word. Ba 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 bird is the bird. Don't you know about the bird? And there is nothing flashing there. It's a loading screen. All right. And now, the greatest vehicle of all time, the Mako, has landed. Okay, so the Medal of Exploration 1. Okay, so anomaly, debris, compound. Take deep reps. Push! Now I gotta get used to piloting this thing with a PlayStation controller. Ha ha.
Securing point.
I think it's a creature. I get excited every time I start it. Then I remember. Ooh. I don't know. The Mako's never bothered me. This always strikes me, but the running gag. All right. It's funny. It's like every time when I play Mass Effect and you see I'm in the Mako, it says, "Yep, that just bring up the awesomeness of the Mako." Yep, Master Savesmith there. Hell, saving in Firewall games are so unreliable that in Dragon Age 2 they actually have a loading screen tip of save often. Now, I think some of this stuff you can't do. You have to have like the engineering. You have to have like the right combination of party members. Hey, is there something else down there? Yeah, there is.
Moving out. I smell trouble.
Garrus, how can you smell anything with that helmet on? The Mako. Climbing anything and everything. With the greatest of ease. Yep. That's where you kind of like need to be an engineer. Or have the engineering skill set. Because I was doing the engineer run on for like the 360 version. It's like, ooh, I was actually able to get all that extra XP off of all the additional little gimmicks and things that are all over the place. Just cruise on by. Could Tom cruise on by?
Heading to position.
Which somehow will involve jumping on the couch and screaming about Katie Holmes. No, that looks like one big pile of shit.
This is
Ding
a
dong.
private
Land shark.
sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
He shouldn't have killed those investigators. This problem isn't gonna go away.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
He is leading you to your deaths. If you fight the Alliance, you'll all get slaughtered. I'm your last chance. Let me talk to him or people start dying.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
Renegade Shepard. Getting things done.
Heading out.
It's like, yes. We will convince him to leave. Peacefully. Chants a twanging with tunes from the hills of Kentucky. As we got a soft spot for Brad Paisley and Bluegrass, but beware the androids, no love lost there. And amidst the musical interlude and this sheer nostalgia and frustration for the Mako drives in Mass Effect 1. Nice place. Run around. Picking up stuff, putting them in our pockets.
I know you, the Butcher of Torfan. Why have you come here, Shepard? Why can't you leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They're 6 feet
They
underground.
wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy.
They said they were on a mission from God. Don't you blaspheme me here. Don't you blaspheme me here. This is my man. This is my restaurant. You two are going to walk right out that door without your 4 fried cokes, without your dry white toast, and without McIntyre Murphy.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you are endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
If you don't come with me, all your followers will end up dead. What kind of father lets his children die?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
Come with me, Major. It's over.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander.
Yes,
Now
by
you must give me
threatening.
time to explain it to them.
Threatening was violence. That's Shepard showing you the error of your ways.
Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
I'm gonna trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Joker can have the 5th Fleet pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Commander.
See, that is one thing that they should have allowed for. Pickups from within the buildings. Hey, a crate. That's right, she can't wear the heavy armor until much later. Look, we were able to resolve that all peacefully. Just think. It could have easily gone the opposite way if we weren't deliberate in our choices. Back up to the Normandy.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Patch it through, Joker.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it.
We threatened that it will end in a bloodbath.
Congratulations.
Is this the... One of these... I know it's something in a system in the upper right-hand corner of the galaxy map.
Message coming in.
Where essentially it's like a gauntlet of Geth
I
missions.
received some troubling information, Commander. We need your help. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
Former scientists? Sounds like someone has a project they'd like to keep secret.
All 4 scientists worked on a classified project on Akuz. There was a brutal massacre there years ago. An entire unit was killed by Thresher Maws.
Yeah, Soul Survivor.
It was classified as a natural hazard, but the project dates coincide with the attacks.
You think these scientists had something to do with the attack?
Oh, absolutely.
But it's worth investigating. There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne.
His first name was Bruce, by the way. Dr. Bruce Wayne.
5th Fleet out.
Okay. Seeing anything flashing? And I don't see anything flashing in the orbits. Again, for achievement purposes, we gotta take Garish and Ashley. And if you're wondering why we haven't just gone to pick up Liara yet, well, we're saving Liara for as late as possible. Well, we turn to the Normandy. We've gone back from the Normandy. Echo anomaly. The Mako. It's an all-terrain vehicle. It does remind me, there was a vehicle I think came out years ago. It's a military vehicle called the Marauder. Basically, could tear through anything. It was like virtually unstoppable, unless it ran out of gas, and then it was quite stoppable. Another Turian insignia found. Next stop? That way. Just think, they gave the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Well, let's just give him the rear thrusters from the Nomad from Mass Effect Andromeda. That's essentially what it is. We're going up and up and up. Will we be able to salvage it? Nope.
All patched up.
Maximum HP.
I think we're good, Shepard.
All right, into the building. Enemies everywhere. Another enemy around here? Where? Oh, there.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Well, they were already bagged. Oh wait, we leveled up, didn't we? That's right. I gotta pay attention for Shepard's Shepard's armor upgrades. No, I'll always say that the console version for the decryption puzzles in Mass Effect 1 way better than the PC version where you had like a literal mini game trying to get a little ball through a gauntlet of stuff.
Stay back.
Stay back?
I got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard.
Please! He's a madman! Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help!
It's Corporal! Corporal Toombs! You don't get to lie!
Yeah, that little ball mini game trying to get it through.
It all comes out.
What are you talking about? Why do you
It's like, yeah, that was awful.
Want? What I want is my life back. I want to go to sleep without screaming in my dreams. I want the people who sent me to Akuz brought to justice.
Can't you see that Toombs is crazy?
No, he's
Shoot him!
sane.
But if I can't get that, I'll have to settle for killing the men who took my life away.
What did the doctor do to you, Corporal?
Where did he
We were on
touch
a
you?
cruise. When the Thresher Maws hit, my entire unit was wiped out. The Thresher Maws, the scientists were studying them. They let them hit our unit just to watch. I woke up in a holding cell. The scientists were delighted I'd survived. Now they had someone to run tests on.
You're killing them because they killed your unit.
You can't believe Toombs. He doesn't have any proof. I demand a fair trial.
This is your trial.
Ever had Thresher Maw acid in your veins? I have. They wanted to see what it would do. They're part of some organization, Cerberus, that runs secret tests like this. They treated me like a lab animal. This is justice. This man deserves to die. So, are you going to kill me or not?
Corporal, if you kill him, you're a criminal. But I'm a Spectre. Nobody will question me.
That's right.
Kill me? You don't know who you're dealing with.
He killed my whole unit. I have to take him down myself. It's the last thing I have to do.
No. The last thing you have to do is keep going to show these bastards who won.
Well, he dead.
It's really over? Maybe the screaming will stop now. I don't know.
All you can do is keep going. Joker, tell the 5th Fleet we need a ship for pickup.
Aye, aye, Commander.
There you go. Was able to get like the rapid pickup from there. You know, as I say, at some point, Shepard will make some nice choices. Said choices will be after it's like the achievement for going either all the way Paragon or all the way Renegade is accomplished. Oh wait, there's something over there. Loot before life! We see loot! Loot! Or, and actually, in all actuality, it's just like... Well... It is... Shepard, you're gonna make sure you wash your hands after you examine this, right? Back to the Normandy.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I reviewed your report on the situation, Commander. It's unfortunate Dr. Wayne ended up dead, but based on your report, your actions were understandable. Corporal Toombs seems to have found some closure. Hopefully with therapy, he'll have a normal life again someday. Thank you again for your assistance, Commander. 5th Fleet out.
It's like, yeah. We did the only humane thing. Avoiding the named areas.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
There we go.
Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skillian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster.
Yep. This is gonna be interesting.
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
Okay. Scanning. Right, anything flashing? Nope. All right. Anomaly there. Debris. Let's head that way first. Like the Mako can fly. Or fall in with style. Something's over in this general direction. Alright. Flip that. This would be like if it was set on Mars. Get your ass to Mars. Sounds like a couple of things are grouped together over here. Alright. Get your ass to Mars. Or put the cookie down. Put the cookie. Come on, put the cookie. Come on, put the cookie. Put the cookie down. Now. Put the cookie down. It's not a tumor. Put the cookie down. Alright, so we found... Of course, and hitting the debris. Now, one thing I did, the engineering... The great thing about the engineering... And I'll wait for the ad break to wrap up. Captain Silent has been on a PC pilgrimage through the series. Classic line delivery. But what I was... Now, the engineering run... allow for a lot more like popping out of the Mako and just running around and using hacks and stuff to cause havoc. Wait, options. Okay. Yes. Let the squad go ham. So, when I did the engineering run, because once you unlock like a lot of the engineering abilities, like they just screw, those engineering powers just screw with the Geth left, right, and center. Like if you really want to mess with the Geth, engineer is the way to go. Seeker, looks like our intrepid hero is getting their ass to Mars in that rolling death trap. Speaking of asses, don't let yours go numb. Thank you, Captain. Stay hydrated, my friends. Okay.
Tag 'em and tag 'em.
Check the room. We gotta look for goodies and stuff. No, just nudge him with the elbow. Whoa. Okay. All right, big boy.
Think we got him, Commander.
Thanks, Ashley. We appreciate it. All those enemies, and that's all they freaking dropped. I think they have, like, was it airdrop of them dropping in? Oh, yep. Whoa! Oops. And before we forget, there is loot over here. Loot before life. How's that? Complete sliding down the hill. Okay. Back to the Normandy. Alright, I want to take me a restroom break. I shall return.
I don't know. Me and Moses out in town without you? Think of the wild times you would have missed.
Lakeport's most notorious party animals.
I'm loving this.
Oh, I brought cups. Figured that was better than passing the bottle around.
Not sure what's going on with the opposing team. I'm not going to complain, but come on. This a random cutscene.
Stop squirming, Wesley. You'll make it worse.
Oh, shut up, Wesley.
Apostate, keep your distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor. Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned Lothering.
The Spawn are clear in their intent, but a mage is always unknown.
Strong defense. He dead. Ow! If this is how you treat your teammates, you should switch sides. Well, he's dead.
Isn't going to fix that.
No mage I know has ever dared to fall in love. This is the rule I will most cherish breaking.
Well, we're 2 for 2 for not on that tonight.
A resonance! Of course it was! Amazing, just as I thought! Huh. I thought this was supposed to be awful. Not too bad. I see the human palate as a place of extravagance indeed.
Alright, so they are not human.
said deer all over them. What? Oh, is that you? Oh.
Yeah, that's me.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
You shot me. And we have returned. No, we didn't fall into any of the fade rifts. Now, where were we in this tale of daring and questionable driving skills? Eh? Wait. Did Frosty just call me out on how I was driving the Mako? I mean, rightfully so. Alright, do we see anything? But thank you, Captain. Appreciate it. Anti-bar. I mean, seriously, anti-bar. Like, I know a Krogan, a Solarian, and a Volus walked into a bar. The Volus said, "Man, you guys are too tall." Again, Garrus and Ashley are needed here. Because we got the individual mission trophies for Caden. The Medal of Exploration for Caden, Tally, and Rex. We are exploring these planets. Okay, big wide open area. Gee, I wonder what the hell is going to be out here. Shit! Well, at least you can tell where the hell it's going now. Whew. You know, there are people that actually get out and fight that thing on the ground. Granted, probably to get those last few hits in. Like a thresher maul, like, oh no! This is the spot where... Right. More things discovered. So you got GIF and a thresher maul. On the same damn planet. That's just wrong. Up over here. And granted, some debris we'll be able to pick up. Just not all of them. So of course, one of the most awesome things, Mass Effect 2, where you fight a thresher maul. In Mass Effect 3, you get a kaiju fight between a thresher maul and a reaper. I mean, all things considered, it's like find a way to communicate with the thresher mauls. Sure, they're very destructive, but if you leave them a nice patch of earth that is flat for them to pop out of. The radar, it appears to be jammed. Raspberry. There is but one man who would dare give me the raspberry. Lone Star. And I kind of had a figure there. Notice, no side banter here outside of the elevators. Wait, so which way we're facing? We need to see. Which way is. Okay, so if we go this way. Like if we go this way, whoops. Took that angle wrong. Whoa, 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 whoa. Woohoo! Okay. And if I went engineer, completely different circumstances. There we go.
We're halfway to driving these synthetic bastards out of this system.
All right, picked up a map. Return to the Normandy. Yes, sniping with the Mako. Of course, on Novaria, more likely you're going to see me popping in and out of the Mako quite a bit, and also on Pharos. You know, this system is Hong. Stupid The things I say are just moronic, aren't they? Upon their return, they face the Thresher Mars surprise. Hey, look, it's Thessia. Oh, no. Again, these should have counted as 5 for Ashley for sure. Unless it all counts as just one mission overall. But then again, it's like whoever is there to finish the mission. And now I'm we easily maneuver the greatest video game vehicle of all time. Of course. One of the little quirks I discovered is playing like the older version, the OG version. Like, oh yeah, if there's like grass, if there's like moss on the mountain, the Mako can drive up it with no trouble. Now, this thing was... See? No problem. We found a Prothean beacon. Okay, maybe not. The thing about this planet is... you have this very cratery surface. And maneuvering takes a practice hand. And just figuring things about. There we go. Alright. So in this case, it's definitely a case of, hey, can I get to it? Yes, I can. Can we access it? With our party composition? Probably if you're taking like Caden / Tally, or is it Garrison Tally? One of those combinations is definitely helps if you're not an engineer. Now, if memory serves me right, there's going to be like a couple. Whoa! How's that for close? Hey, they're twitching on the ground. Combat armor. So at this point, it's just putting stuff to wherever I want it to. All right, map. And the base is over in this direction. Like, we enjoy a little cattiness in our staff. Kind of miscalculated that jump there. Oop, there's loot nearby. The loot! The loot! Would you like to take a survey? Survey says... Speaking of surveys, the assignment that we've been working on at my job the last few nights is regarding hospitals and healthcare systems. Basically, you know, Like if you're in India. Because we all know that here in the United States, we have like the most screwed up healthcare system in the world. Where you actually are encouraged not to utilize it. But we can tell people... Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, they actually...
Good to go.
Oh, they actually equalize... That's one thing. It's like, okay, they actually equalize the experience output. We'll just be over here, firing away.
One more outpost left. The sooner we get rid of it, the sooner.
Let's see. So the fact that they actually equalized the XP... Oh, that was funny. Means getting out the Mako is not as necessary. As I'm playing Veilguard, I'm reminded of one of the more popular complaints about it, and that is everyone is too encouraging. It feels like too much like co-workers in front of HR. So a lot of people want companions to be mean again. And it's like, guys, you couldn't even handle Morgan's snark or Vivian's sassiness. What do you mean you want them to mean? Wait, Morgan was mean? Hell, Morgan was basically teary-eyed in Witch Hunt.
point.
Yeah, but I know Morgan can be downright sarcastic. But also, wait, but hold up here. I'm playing Dragon Age 2. Basically, all the companions in that are pretty much encouraging. Like, where exactly are they? But, yeah, that, yeah, they're a bunch of nuts. Is like, I don't remember Vivian in Inquisition. Again, it's been a number of years, so I don't exactly remember everyone there. Yeah, it's like, well, that's because we get Varric almost from the get-go. Not quite, but you know. Wait. Hold up here. Oh, that's right. It's the heavier armor outset. Like, I'm actually looking at that, and it was like, wait, some of this doesn't make this doesn't add up. We got no Quarian armor. Oh, we can give her. Rex. I know it probably doesn't make any like a sense there, but basic upgrade just for the hell of it. I know Garrus is. Damn it. Okay, and basically everything else can be sold off.
Looking for supplies?
Are we looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Alright, what can we get? Of course, you know, get Shepard the bigger gun. It's like, why not? Why not give Shepard the bigger weapon? Like if Shepard could walk around with a huge cannon, he absolutely would. Technically, she flies around with a huge cannon, but it's only on the Normandy. It can't be detached. I'm glad at least knocking out, getting this out of the way. We will secure Tali's loyalty. I think there should be something else here. Okay. Nothing there. We shall land. Wow, the Kings and Wolves are going into overtime. Okay, what's where? Anomaly? Guest house composed. So let's head back this way. Oops. I see an indication of loot. Like, we explore the unexplorable. I mean, it does beat the probing mechanic of Mass Effect 2. Except when you go to the Sol system. You know, I'm going to have to go back through Lucius's replay of Mass Effect 2. Because there is something there. I kind of wonder if she did or not. I'm certain somebody had to have encouraged her to head to the Soul System. And if not, why didn't she? Something's over here. This ground. Oh no, it's T-Rex head. Yeah. And then the Krogan will ride these. These will be cloned, and the Krogan will ride them into battle in Mass Effect 3. We don't get to see that happen, but we know it happens. And you just know Grunt will be like first one in line to ride on one. Because he likes dinosaurs and stuff. Don't believe me? Look at the, you go to the Shadow Brokers base and look at the dossiers on everyone. You get to see Grunt's search history. As mentioned, get like the get the idea, at least the alias that Jack is officially known by. Like I think it's Jacqueline Naut, Nought. Naut being, of course, 0. Okay, that's a strange skull. And like Jack was writing poetry, submitting it in and getting rejected by publications. Apparently her poetry was too emo. Or badly written. Hey, this beryllium? Is there a spare beryllium sphere on board? Galaxy Quest references. The chat's diving into the curious case of companion camaraderie in Veilguard. Captain Silence pondering why folks crave a return to the days of snarky banter, sassy remarks, yet couldn't handle Morgan's sharp tongue and Vivian's biting wit. I'm a biting half-wit. Ow. Well, with teeth like these... biting half-wit. Oh, boy. Whoever wrote this episode should die! Okay, this is like a gauntlet going up a hill. Whoa. Where the hell is this loot at? Yeah, sure, we got Geth shooting at us, but we need the loot. Should be right around here. There it is. By Grathzar's hammer, you shall be avenged. I do find it funny with Galaxy Quest. I'm trying to think back. I think at one point in time, it was ranked as like the third best quote unquote Star Trek film of all time. It's like, really? Like don't get me wrong, I really like Galaxy Quest, but you know what it is, essentially? It's the three amigos in space. People who do not realize that what they have saw was complete fiction, and the actors becoming the characters that they play. Hey, Panda. Well, watch the fight. Look, unless the was it Jake Paul ended up flat on his ass, is like. So the question is, how scripted was it? Oh, bullshit. Oh, no, hold up. That is complete. Okay, so look, that is horseshit.
I'm surprised. I figured one of these outposts would be the main base of operations for this incursion.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
It's gotta be the main base. We can use the signal to lock onto its location and go take it out.
Well, I'll just say this. Tyson at his age, I am fully convinced now. If I was actually no, let me rephrase this. I was already convinced that Jake Paul his age was showing, yeah. But even at his age, if Tyson wanted to, he probably could have put Paul on his could put Paul on his ass. Yeah, because Tyson's like, what, 62, 63? Okay, he's younger. It would have felt bad out there to fight that man. Yeah, but because he didn't. I'm trying to remember. Didn't he have a fight? I could have sworn he did something not to. Yeah, he did the Roy Jones fight. Yeah, that went 8 rounds as well. Okay. So there. Yeah, but Tyson versus Roy Jones, that was a straight up exhibition. They went up with that. The Mako ready for action, just like our stream. Spreading the word faster than a Krogan headbutt. Ah, well. Alright, where we're going here. The Grissom system. There were a lot of interruptions. What kind of interruptions? What, ref stoppages? But if the fight was on Netflix, all you had to pay was just your standard subscription fee for it, right? Oh, that's right. The XP is calculated because this go up to level 30 because of the carryover. We've been bumping around the Mako all night tonight. Let's go this way. Okay, not enough room for a thresher maw, I think. Yep, nope. Hey, look. I see a bad moon rising. Photo mode. That's a glamour shot right there. Let's put that officially with quotation marks. So far, Jake, like, it's tough to take him seriously as a boxer. It's like who has he beaten? Like, in something where we can safely say is like, yeah, okay, he straight up beat this person. $78 lands minus 16. 8 rounds and only 78 did landed punches. The Mike 16. Yeah. Basically, Mike was paid not to swing. Oh, well, Mike got his money. Mike got paid. Mike only threw 97. Oh, let me rephrase that. Mike got paid not to land a punch. You know, despite some of a lot of the negative things surrounding Mike Tyson and stuff in the 80s into the early 90s and stuff, you know, some of those bad things he did, because he was a bad boy. Dude is like chill. Ooh, run away! Run away! Woo, woo, woo. Oh no, you do get a lot more if you find them on the ground too. That's what I thought. Yeah, women's boxing, yeah, they don't mess around. Okay, that was... Okay. Give us all that stuff. All right, and we gotta give that to Tally. Do 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 do. Shepard got that sprint. Okay. So that entire mission, sequence of missions, only counts as one for Ashley and Garrus. Which is just silly.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
Patch it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
Hack it out, hack it in. Alright. Oh, Tally! Tally Zora Naraya. Where are you? Essentially, for those who don't know, because it is easily missable, unless you're going back and played it enough times to know, this was essentially Tally's loyalty mission. Comes in handy for Mass Effect 2. It's like, I gave you the data, Tally!
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes. The
Again,
information you
the
uploaded to
horrible
Alliance
alignment of
control? I
the
want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data
of
back
the
to the fleet.
Those files
subtitles.
have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
Like lower. I understand they can't go too low because of the
It'll take years to decipher
of the
Maybe even
dialogue
but it's worth
wheel.
the time. This information
But
will
they
give
could
us
have
more
like
insight into how
condensed it a
Geth
little bit
changed and
more.
evolved over the past centuries.
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return.
No, you can tell. This is how you will repay us. You like in Mass Effect 3. You will show us Aquarium like the most romantic movie possible.
I'll be counting on you, Tally.
Thank you, Shepard.
Okay. Well, you can't go beyond a certain point. Nice photo of Tally there. And we'll use that for like the post stream, the blue sky post and such. All right, let's. Like, yeah, all right, pretty good there. All right, let's look at our trophies here. So it's funny. We got tallies right off the bat, which is funny. Became a Spectre, get the Krogan one. Like, all in very short order. Land on an Uncharted World, land on 4 Uncharted Worlds. Alright, Panda, we'll be wrapping up shortly. There's no weapon related ones, are there? Complete 5 missions with the Alliance soldier. 5 missions with the Turian. Yeah, that should have counted. Experience, baby! Hi, Bob. Where Bob? Locate Dr. Tassoni in the Artemis Tau cluster. And complete the bringing down the spy mission. Yeah, this is actually pretty straightforward here. Bob, do something! What do you mean?
Fred! Do something!
Yeah, for a platinum, this just requires like 2 play. It requires not nearly 3 full playthroughs in terms of unlocking all the biotic and engineering abilities. So that's for a platinum, pretty straightforward. Alrighty. As we get the big wind down going on this Friday night. Well, it's now early Saturday. It is still Friday, you know, somewhere in the world. Back to Dragon Age 2 tomorrow. Yep, and we are doing the Closer to Marvel Rivals, where we might give that a spin. I thought no way it will replace Overwatch, but we certainly will try to give it a spin. See what its mechanics are like and so forth. Especially if it's free to play, we can take a look at a gander at it. Let's see. So we got Dragon Age 2 tomorrow, and we're going to be doing the Mark of the Assassin DLC, starting that tomorrow. So we got that going for us. Let's see. Who shall we drop in on? I will wait a little bit there. The Jasmine Whirlwind of Sportsmanship and Farewells. Panda Sweet crowned Jake the Champ. I don't think that is. Tipping the hand off to a thrilling women's bout. Captain Silence all about that experience grind. Trekkers teasing our dear Bob for action. There's buzz about the returning to Dragon Age 2. Yeah, we're in for a wild ride tomorrow. We'll bring the witty banter. I'll bring the heroics. Nobody Zone is streaming on a Friday. That would be like the easy landing spot.
Jolly Rancher gummies.
Oops. So we'll drop in on Thumbs. Thumbs is doing whatchamacallit, Dead by Daylight stuff. So have a good night, Cylon, Striker, everyone else who was hanging out. Must appreciate y'all. So again, we got Dragon Age tomorrow, Overwatch on Sunday. Hydration before we go. One more for the road. And then more Dragon Age on Monday. So those are our next 3 streams. So as we like to say, tighten your friendship bracelet, stay safe, have a good night and a pleasant tomorrow. We'll see you next time. Bye!